1, 2, is it working? Good. Oh. It's my agent. 1, 2, yeah, this one's better. Okay, so this is a little example.
Voilà un petit exemple.
Most songs I have to struggle with. I collaborate with my band. They write a lot of music.
Je collabore avec mon groupe.
I have a lot of difficulty writing lyrics.
J'ai beaucoup de mal à écrire des paroles.
But this little song, one day I was feeling a little sad.
Cette petite chanson, c'est un jour où je me sentais un peu triste.
And I was trying not to cry, and I was just sitting
J'essayais de ne
thinking.
pas pleurer, j'étais assis, je réfléchissais.
And I had this image, this image of Jerry Garcia from the
J'ai eu
Grateful
cette image de
Dead
Jerry Garcia, du Grateful Dead.
come into my head, and Jerry smiled at me.
Et Jerry est venu dans ma tête, il me souriait.
And when he smiled at me, I felt happy.
Et quand il m'a souri, je me suis sentie heureuse.
And then all of a sudden, this little song came in my head.
Et soudain,
All
j'ai eu
the
cette chanson qui
chords,
m'est venue.
all
Tous
the
les
chords,
accords,
and all the words.
toutes les paroles.
And this almost never happens to me.
Et ça m'est quasiment jamais arrivé comme ça.
So when I finished it, I thought Jerry
Donc quand
gave
c'était
it to
fini,
me
je me
as a
suis dit
present.
que Jerry me l'avait offert comme un cadeau.
So I called it Grateful.
Donc je l'ai appelé Grateful.
And
Reconnaissante.
so I'll show you a little song that was written like that.
Voilà une petite chanson écrite juste comme ça.
Whoop. This isn't my guitar, so I'm a little...
C'est pas ma guitare, donc excusez-moi.
Ours is just another skin, simply slips away. You can rise above it, it will shed easily. It all will come out fine. I've learned it line by line. One common wire, one silver thread, all that you desire rolls on ahead. Like a ship in a battle, held up to the sun, ain't going nowhere. You can count everyone until it crashes onto the earth, simply slips away. You can hide in the open, I just disappear. It all will come out fine. I've learned it line by line. One common wire, one silver thread, all that you desire goes on ahead. Ours is just a craving and a twist of the wrist. We'll undo the stopper with abrupt tenderness. Die, little sparrow, and awake singing. It all will come out fine. I've learned it line by line. One common wire, one silver thread. grateful. In talking about the process, the creative process,
Parlant du processus créatif,
I thought that I would share with you another type of
je vais
process.
partager avec vous un autre type de processus créatif.
For instance, in the 80s, I was doing an album with my late
Dans
husband,
les années
Fred
80,
Sonic
je faisais un
Smith.
album avec mon mari défunt, Fred Sonic Smith.
And I was in the kitchen peeling potatoes,
J'étais dans la cuisine et je pelais des pommes de terre.
making dinner,
Je préparais le dîner.
washing dishes,
Je lavais les assiettes.
taking taking the stuff out of the garbage disposal,
Je sortais les affaires de la poubelle.
feeding the cat.
Je donnais à manger au chat.
Anyway, doing my chores, and Fred came into the kitchen, and
Il m'a dit en dans la cuisine et il m'a dit
he said, Trisha, which he used to call me,
Tricia, c'est comme ça qu'il m'appelait.
people have the power,
Les gens ont le pouvoir.
write it.
Écris sur ça.
And he was the boss, so so I said, all right,
J'ai dit d'accord.
d'accord, Captain. So I contemplated the meaning of this phrase that
J'ai
my
réfléchi au sens de
husband
cette
gave
phrase
me
qui venait de dire
for a long time, for a few weeks.
pendant longtemps, pendant plusieurs semaines en fait.
And I thought that it was important to write a song that
Je me suis dit que
reflected
c'était important d'écrire une chanson qui reflétait
both the importance of the individual
à la fois l'importance de l'individu
and the collective power of the people.
et le pouvoir collectif des gens.
And I was reading various sources.
Je
For
lisais différentes
instance,
sources, par exemple,
there's a line in the Bible
il y a une rime dans la Bible
that says, "And the meek shall inherit the
qui
earth."
dit les pauvres hériteront de la terre.
It is the collective power of the people.
C'est le pouvoir collectif des gens.
And to me, that simple thought is something that we forget as
Pour
a
moi, cette simple
people.
pensée, c'est quelque chose qu'on oublie en tant qu'individu.
We think that we are under the yoke of governments and
Je pense qu'on est sous le joug des gouvernements,
corporations. We think
des
that we are
multinationales.
powerless.
qu'on n'a aucun pouvoir.
But if we as a people, globally
Mais si
united,
collectivement,
used our power
on
to
s'unit
march,
et qu'on se sert de notre pouvoir pour
boycott,
manifester, pour faire des boycotts,
strike,
des
we
grèves,
could have all corporations and governments on our knees.
on peut mettre à genoux
on
toutes les
their knees.
corporations et tous les gouvernements.
Because the collective power of the people is the only thing that governments
C'est la seule
and
chose que les
corporations
gouvernements
are
et les
afraid
multinationales
of. They do not want us to unite.
Ils ne veulent pas qu'on s'unisse.
They would be very happy for us to be in our little nationalistic
Ils
boxes.
seraient très heureux de
and
voir
not
tous dans notre
unite
petite
as
boîte
a people.
nationaliste et non pas de s'unir en tant que peuple.
Anyway, these thoughts drove me to
Donc c'est
think
ces
about
pensées qui m'ont conduit à penser
Fred's words.
aux paroles de
And
Fred.
so I contemplated, and I got my paper,
Donc j'ai réfléchi, j'ai pris du papier
and then I wrote, I was dreaming
et j'ai
in my
écrit.
dreaming of an aspect bright and fair. In my sleeping it was broken, but my dream it lingered near. In the form of shining valleys where the pure air recognized, and my senses newly opened, and I awakened to the cry that the people have the power to redeem the work of fools. Upon the meek, the graces shower. It's decreed, the people rule. And vengeful aspects became suspect, and bending low as if to hear, and the army ceased advancing because the people had their ear. And the shepherds and the soldiers lay beneath the stars, exchanging visions, laying arms to waste in the dust, and the people the power. People have the power. And where there were deserts, I saw fountains, and like cream, the waters rise, and we strolled there together, with none to laugh, nor criticize, and the leopard and the lamb lay together, truly bound. I was hoping, in my hoping, to recall what I had found. I was dreaming in my dreaming, God knows a pure view. And as I surrender to my sleeping, I commit my dream to you, that the people have the power. The people have the power to redeem the work of fools. Upon the meek, the graces shower. It's decreed, the people rule. And I believe everything we dream can come to pass through our union. We can turn the world around. We can turn the earth's revolution, because the people have the power. The people have the power. The people have the power. So then I went to Fred and I said,
Donc j'ai été voir Fred et je lui ai dit,
he read it and he said, good job, Trisha.
bien joué, Tricia.
So, another question? Yes.
Ici, oui. Je voulais vous demander, est-ce que vous envisageriez de
Writers and musicians and artists
Les auteurs, les musiciens,
can
les artistes,
inspire and put our thoughts into words, but it's the people who make change.
Et ce sont les
It's
gens
the
qui font les
people.
changements.
It is what we need is numbers. We need everyone to use their power and use their voice. And so, in the end, artists can inspire, but the people rule.
Les artistes peuvent être des inspirations, mais ce sont les gens qui font les décisions.
So, merci. Thanks. My roadie. You turn my guitar down in my monitor, somebody? Is that possible?
On va baisser un peu la guitare,
Down a little.
un peu moins fort, on le retrouve.
I was asked to come to Fnac. Is that how you say it? Snack. Snack. My friend Ronnie said, can you come to Snack? I thought he meant, did I want a snack? Which in English means cookies or a sandwich. But seeing what it is, I'm really happy I was wrong. And it was very nice to snack with you. In my blaken year, I'm so disposed, but a mission yet unclear. Advancing pole by pole, chin breathed into my ear. Obey the simple code. One road is paved in gold. One road is just a road. And my blaken temptation, yet a hiss, just a shallow spear, robed in cowardice. Brace yourself for bitter flack, for a life divine, a labyrinth of riches never shall unwind. The tears that bind the pilgrim sack are stitched into the blaken back. So throw off your snoopy cloak, embrace all that you fear, 'cause joy will conquer all despair in my blaken year. So throw off your stupid cloak, embrace all that you fear, 'cause joy will conquer all despair in my blaken year, in my blaken